you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projector screens using smart technology gain. Alright, so I'm going to be actually this video is to answer quite a few emails that I've gotten asking me if they have if someone has a window in their environment and the window is pushing a lot of light in, will this affect the screen? Now, these screens actually can be used outdoors. You've seen some of the outdoor demonstrations. These screens look amazing outdoor. You can imagine what they can do in the indoor environment. But as in for direct sunlight, as I advise, the screens are not designed for direct sunlight. I see a lot of people on YouTube posting that the screens can handle direct sunlight. And sorry, just to clear this up, but direct sunlight is actually direct sunlight. When the sun comes out and that light that comes off the sun that hits your screen, that is direct sunlight. Not 12 o'clock in the afternoon, not on a cloudy day. That is not direct sunlight. I don't care if the sun is in the background. If it's not directly hitting nailing your screen, that's not direct sunlight. Now, with that being said, there's also a few other things to watch out when you look at these videos too. Look at the background of the screen. How bright is the background of the screen? Like if you've seen the background of my screen, it's pretty well lit. Usually in these videos, the background of the screen will be, in this area will be really dark, and then what they'll have is back here where the kitchen door is, they'll have a window there, and they'll have light coming in here, or they'll have light coming over here, and they'll say, hey, the screen can take on ambient light. It's ambient light rejection. Well, it's not, because the back of that screen, as you can see, is dark. And this is a red flag telling you that the screen cannot handle ambient light. Because if every demonstration looks exactly the same, where the environment is dark here, but light here, and it's just a little bit of light just passing by, it's not directly hitting the screen, it's passing by the screen, that's an indication to tell you that the screen cannot handle large amounts of ambient light and will fail if it's placed in an environment with a lot of lighting. Alright, so in this demonstration, I'm going to show you exactly how powerful the Crystal Edge is. Sorry about the camera focusing on and off. That's due to the fact that I do have a lot of light hitting this room and it's about to get a lot brighter. Alright, now over here on the floor we have our NEC projector. This is not an expensive projector. I paid about $350 for it. Just to let you know, you do not have to have a high-end 4K projector to use our screens. If you notice in our video demonstrations, we use we actually use low-level projectors, so it just gives you an idea that you don't have to go through the nightmare of trying to figure out exactly what kind of projector you need to buy and to actually marry well with your screen. We take all the guesswork out of that. So you can position your projector on the floor, you can put it on the ceiling, you can view your screen on an angle. It doesn't make a difference. It's going to look amazing. I've gotten quite a few interesting emails from people telling me that I was not utilizing Black Diamond and all these other projector screens I tested the screen against, due to the fact that the positioning of the projector and how I'm supposed to see it on a viewing angle. I replied back by saying, if I'm paying $5,000 for a screen and up, I better damn well, excuse my French, be able to put that projector anywhere I want and view it on any angle that I choose. Alright, so that shows you right there the flaws that a lot of these screens have, is the fact that you can't view them on an angle. You have to have your projector positioning just so, and you have to have a certain model projector. So, you know, that's for me, that's a bunch of bull. Anyway, so our screens can be used with short throw and long throw projectors. If you choose, you want to build your screen, take it outside, you can, because the chemical is completely weatherproof. Let me show you the options you have here when it comes to our blackout cloth. Now, you already seen the performance of our screens. I'll put a link in the comments section so you can check out the demonstration against our screen with Black Diamond, Supernova, Elite screens, and Stuart film screens. We did one against the Firehawk G4. Alright, so this is the material right here. Comes in 3 different colors. You can get it in 4K black, ultra silver, or you can get it in dark silver over there against the screen. The dark silver, just to let you know, is a beast. So it's actually about to sell out pretty fast. It's getting there. Alright, so the material can be used in several different ways. If you decide you basically want to glue this down to a piece of plywood or kitchen panel, you can. You can use the liquid nails, which is fantastic. The material is very, very thick, very well made, which means you don't have to worry about the material bubbling or rippling when you actually glue it flat down to a surface. Now, also too, it has the tension holes already installed in the screen, which means if you decide you want to use it with a tension frame, easy, pleasy, cheesy, whatever you want to say it that way, but yeah, it'll be an easy way to do this. Now, if you decide you want to cut the screen and size it for a frame that you have designed. Very easy to do. You don't have to do a lot of pulling and stretching due to the fact that the material is very, very heavy, very well made. Now, as for cracking and peeling, our screens don't do that. So I can ball this screen up like this. Let's try that with a black diamond, or try that with Supernova or any of them screens on the market. See what happens to your screen. And look at that. Won't crack or peel, which means you could fold this up, throw this into the back of your car, and you could take it down to you can take it outside and get a couple of those. I got a couple of these loop latches, I call them. Just put them through and latch them. I usually have them on my wallet chain, and you can run a rail through that. You can just hang that up, and you're good to go anywhere you choose to hang it at, and fold this up. Now, in some of the demonstrations, you guys have seen the screens look pretty wrinkled. That's because I've had the screens balled up in a corner somewhere in the basement. Usually, if you look at them now, see how they are. They actually unfold themselves, so they become wrinkle free, which is fantastic. And this is also the screen I used in a couple of demonstrations that had quite a many wrinkles in it. And if you look at it now, it looks amazing. All right, so just to let you know that the color choice for these screens is free. So instead of you going into any other place and I'm charging you, like, look, you got to pay extra because your screen's going to be gray, or you got to pay extra because it's going to be this and that, and you got to settle for a white screen because the other screens are going to be a couple $1,000s more. Our colors are free, and just to let you know, our screens are not gray. This is an actual silver screen, which looks amazing on 3D. All right. So another thing too that you're actually going to get. Sorry about that. Another thing too you're going to get also too with your screen option is the screen ratio sizes, which means instead of you paying extra for the 16:9 or 16:10, that is a free option with our screens. Fantastic. Also too, the screens from 100-inch to 150-inch will come with a kit, which means they'll come with the brackets to be able to hang your screen, and also neon lights, which I have over there on my screen, and that comes free with your kit. I'm going to give you a lot more. Now, as for shipping, I have some people asking me, do you ship to Ireland? Do I ship to Hong Kong, France, Rome? Whatever place you live at, whatever country, P.O. box, whatever, the shipping is absolutely free, so you will not be paying for shipping. All right, so let's get some light in here. Now, you see the room looks really bright, but it's just not enough light in here. Now, I'm going to show you another thing, another trick they do too sometimes on YouTube. Not everybody, just some people do this. Now, you see how my blinds are right here? What they'll do is, open up the blinds real quick, they'll have the blinds on a slant. All right, so when the light comes in, it's not really filtering the room. It's hitting the blinds and it's going straight down. It's going directly down. This is what you got to look for. When somebody says, hey, my screen can take on ambient light, this is what you're getting. As long as these blinds are on a slant, when the light comes in, it's shifting downward. It's not even really filtering the room. Now, if you want light in your room, this is what you want. Now, see how my blinds are just straight? They're fully open. Light is passing straight through and hitting the screen. All right, so let's get ready to start this demonstration real quick so you guys can see how amazing this looks, because like I said, I get a lot of interesting emails from people asking me. I have windows in my environment, and I want to know how the screen is going to react. This is going to show you exactly how your screen is going to react. All right, so let's move this. Let's start this. Get up here. Turn on another light. Look how amazing the screen looks. And you see how realistic the color looks? Tiny Crystal Edge is a beast. Now consider the fact that a black diamond is going to cost you $5,000 at 100 inch. A Crystal Edge will only cost you $468. Absolutely amazing. And look at the quality you get. Well, I'm Kenneth from Crystal Edge Technology Projector Screens using Smart Technology Gain. I like to thank